This will be my gameplay breakdown of Ghost Rider at max level. If you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. I'll start out by going over his maximum friendship bonus, which is Soul Collector 2, which filling the souls meter increases Ghost Rider's maximum health by 15%, limit 2 per mission, and then the souls meter requires 1 less soul to fill. So now I'll go over all of his cards. So Ghost Rider is really a double-edged sword in my opinion, because a lot of his attacks also involve him taking damage, so he is kind of risky in some of his setups. He does deal a lot of damage though, and the way his kit is all about collecting souls, which can generate more copies of drain souls to get his health back, which is good because obviously a lot of his attacks take health away from him. So I'll go over all his cards. So this one is Hell Ride. It costs 3 heroism, has a base of 384 damage, and it damages each enemy in a line, but you have to discard your entire hand. And then upgraded, it just increases the base damage to 448. And then the next one, Hellmouth, create a drop with an increased chance to KO 2 enemies for 2 turns. And then upgraded is gain 1 strength. So the drop it obviously creates, you can knock enemies into, and they have a chance of dying. Lash is forceful knockback in any direction, but Ghost Rider takes 128 damage. And then upgraded, it's also quick, so which is obviously good. And then Drain Soul, so it starts off at 1 heroism cost, and then it chains 2 plus X, and then Lifesteal, so meaning you get life back. And then it gives all Drain Soul cards plus 1 chain and plus 1 heroism cost. So for each Drain Soul that you use, the next time it'll be 2 heroism cost, the next time it'll be 3, but each time we'll have an additional chain. So next time it'll be 3, next time it'll be 4, and so on. And then upgraded, the full combo, you also gain 1 additional soul. Now Judgment costs 1 heroism. It consumes 25% of Ghost Rider's health, which right now would be 176, to damage an enemy, 2 damage for each health, and then it also damages everything nearby. And then upgraded is also damage all nearby enemies. And then Retribution, also real quick, I think on that upgrade, I think the distinction, because it goes also damage everything nearby, and then it says also damage all nearby enemies. I think the distinction is that if you have a hero that's nearby, unupgraded, they would still be damaged. But if you upgrade it, I don't think they would be damaged anymore. And then Retribution, so 192 base attack, it has knockback, and you have to discard a random card. And then upgraded, you gain 2 souls. And then Straight to Hell, it replaces Ghost Rider with a drop until next turn, and it's final, meaning that he can no longer do anything else in the turn. And then he also recovers 233 health. And then Hell's Fury, it has 1 heroism cost with base attack of 192, and then while in hand, this gains plus 64 damage the next time Ghost Rider is damaged by an attack or a Ghost Rider ability, and then upgraded, it goes to 256. So obviously this is good because it plays with all the other abilities, like Lash, for example. A Ghost Rider takes 128 damage whenever you use it. So when you take damage from Lash, you'll gain increased damage, plus 64 damage on this card while it is still in your hand, as well as whenever Ghost Rider takes damage normally. So that's obviously good. And then upgraded, like I said, the base is 256 attack. So Immolate, enemies KO'd by Ghost Rider will explode for 64 damage for 2 turns, and then upgraded is 96 damage. And then his legendary card is Penance Stare, which costs 4 heroism, consumes 50% of Ghost Rider health, 353, to deal damage 4 for each health, and then it is also exhausted. And then upgraded, it fills the souls meter. So now I'll go over my personal deck for Ghost Rider as well as the recommended mods. So my recommended mods for every single hero go in this order: Quick, Strengthened, Marked, Draw a Card, Bleed, Recover Health or Block, and then Increased Heroism. Not every single card will have access to every single mod from what I've seen. Like Quick, for example, I've only seen certain cards get, and I've only even seen certain cards get from the Gamma Coil. I haven't even been able to manually apply Quick at all yet. So Quick's like very rare, but it obviously refunds a card play on KO, so that's good. Strengthened will increase your own offense. Marked, you have to apply Marked first, and then an enemy who is killed who has Marked will refund a card play. Draw a card is self-explanatory. Bleed damages the enemy at the end of the turn. Recover health and block is also self-explanatory. And then heroism gain, that's also self-explanatory. So now with my personal deck, I truly feel like the only real way you can build Ghost Rider is the way he's designed, which is dealing his own damage to himself to make himself kind of stronger, but then he can also gain life back. So he's kind of like a self-contained character in that way a little bit. I just don't really see a lot of other ways you can build him like that. Although I will say, as far as the mods that you should choose for Ghost Rider specifically, you might want to go with more lifesteal options. As you can see, I have lifesteal on Lash for a mod, and then Retribution if target has block plus 128 damage. Hellmouth, draw a Ghost Rider card. Immolate on redraw, gain 128 block. Drain Soul on redraw, recover 128 health. Hell's Fury plus, draw a card. Hellride on redraw, gain 128 block. And then Penance there, I do not have a mod on because it costs a lot of legendary resources to upgrade legendary cards as well as mod them. But that wraps up my breakdown for Ghost Rider. Comment down below if you potentially have built your Ghost Rider a different way, because I honestly don't really see any other way you can really build him. It's just his kit is very much designated around taking damage himself, but also going and healing himself back. So he's very isolated in my opinion in that effect. He's still very good. He's still able to deal a lot of damage, but comment down below how you might build him. If you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content, and I appreciate you for watching the video.